What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be talking about God's timing, and just to give you guys a little reminder of what it is, because I know some of us, we may be going through a little bit of hard times and just questioning God right now and asking Him what He's doing to us, but I'm just here to remind you of what He's really here to give us, and we just got to stay patient and strong with Him. So I wrote down a little bit summary. It says, God's timing is everything happens at the right moment. It is not when we want it, but it is for when we need it. We need to be trusting God through the tough times and know there is something bigger and better to come from Him. So, I wrote down these 3 Bible verses. I'll be going to a little bit of explanation. There we go. The first 2 will be a little summary and talk, but the last one I just wrote down a little bit more because it's a little bit hard to understand. The first 2 are a little bit easier to understand. So Isaiah 60:22 is, when the time is right, I the Lord will make it happen. So it's just telling us God brings it when we need it most, so just keep trusting in Him because there's bigger and better to come from Him. And that kind of leads on into the second one, which is Psalms 27:14, and it says, wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Yes. So that's just telling us, just keep trusting in the Lord. The longer we wait and trust in Him, the more we'll receive from Him. I mean, the bigger and better the things He gives us, we receive will be better. There we go. I hope that makes sense. All right, this last one, I'm going to try to say the best I can, but Ecclesiastes. Sorry, I'll put it right here so you guys can read it. But it's 3:1. It says, there's a time for everything and a season for everything. I mean, a season for every activity under the heavens. So it's kind of a little hard to understand, but I wrote it down to give you a little better explanation of it there. It says, this verse explains to us that everything in life happens at the right time. For example, there are seasons for planting and seasons for harvesting, and they need to be at the right time because besides that, then if we don't plant at the right time, they won't grow perfectly, and if we don't harvest at the right time, they might overgrow and they might die in the ground. So every season there's a season for life too. So every season there's something new. It's either something new we receive, there's something we have to wait patiently for, or there is something we are going to have to let go. These are all parts of God's big story and plan for us. So, really, just don't be afraid of what season you are in, and just keep trusting God and what He's coming to bring, because there's always something bigger to come from Him, and just keep trusting in Him. So I hope that gave you a little bit of understanding of that verse, and I hope this video gave you guys a little stronger reminder of what God's plan is for us. Just keep trusting in Him, and there's bigger and better to come from Him. I hope this video helped you guys out, and hope you have a good night, and God bless.